Back on this year, I know you kind of had kind of a slow start, but then, boy, you started picking it up when the team started picking it up. Kind of go over in your mind how this team evolved over the season.
It was fun to watch. At the beginning of the year, like you said, it was a beginning. It was a rough start to the year for us, and kind of being a new team essentially this year, getting guys kind of from different teams and a new affiliation. I think as the year went on, we kind of started to realize that this team is capable of doing a lot more than what we were, and our leaders kind of took over, and from there we started to win some games and get some belief in our team, and then it became almost where we hated losing, and losing wasn't acceptable. And moving forward into the playoffs, we saw a lot of character guys step up, and definitely there was a heart-wrenching loss in that series, and being in the locker room and being around the guys, it definitely hurt to lose, and that's kind of what you want to see is guys really wanted to win.
Just pointing out that Oak City won 4 straight against you guys in the playoffs. So I looked over the past year, and you really only had 2 4-game losing streaks, and one was 3 losses and a shootout loss. So, that's not really a 4-game losing streak in my mind. So, to me, that kind of shows that you guys were pretty consistent throughout the season.
Yeah, absolutely, and playoffs are what they are. That's just how it goes. Sometimes it's. I think it was 6 or 9 seconds away in Game 2 from winning that game, and then next thing you know, they win in overtime, and then same thing, they win the next 2 in overtime, and it's just kind of how it goes. It's funny, a team. I wish them all the best. I hope they keep that rolling. I mean, puck luck and just having that ability to win overtime games. You need those lucky things to be on your side in the playoffs, and you can ride that all the way to the end. So best of luck to them. But for us, I think we showed in every game, if we were down, we came back, and when there was definitely no quit. And in that final game, we were down 2 goals, and you can just see out there was no quit. And the boys scored 2 goals to get it back. So I was really proud of their effort.
Now, you played with the Stars when you went all the way to the finals. Were you thinking that this was a team that had that ability as well?
Absolutely. That's we started talking about that about probably 2 months ago. Mm-hmm. That I felt it. There's definitely we had depth all the way down. First line through fourth line could play, and we had solid defense and 2 great goalies. So that's definitely a recipe for a team that can make a long run into the playoffs. It just like I said, playoffs sometimes it just doesn't work out. A couple years ago in Texas, I don't remember the exact numbers, but we had a lot of overtime wins that could have went the other way, and it was just our year.
Now, talk to the other guys about you here at the beginning, kind of stumbling around a little bit, and then all of a sudden Dove came in, and it just seemed to energize the team the way that he was performing. Talk a little bit about his impact this year.
Absolutely. When your goalie's got confidence and you have a goalie that's playing as well as he did when he came in, it gives you the confidence right out. Defense through forwards. He comes in, and when you know that you have a goalie back there that's going to give you a chance to win every night, I don't know what it really does, but it kind of just it sparks the team for sure. And the way he came in and kind of helped turn the team around for sure. His efforts when Markey was called up or injured this year were a huge part of the reason why we got back into the playoff race and why we stayed in the playoffs.
Now, one point from you, you got a chance to put on the NHL jersey this year, and talk about that experience and how you feel about the organization giving you that opportunity.
It was everything that was the main reason why I came to this organization, is because they said that the opportunity is there, and they told me at the beginning of the year that if you work hard, we call up the guy that's playing the best at that moment, or the most deserving player, and they stuck true to their word. I felt like I was playing good down that stretch, and I'll never forget the meeting where I got called in after a game and said that I was going to get the opportunity to go up, and having a couple days in between when I played was great because my family got to make it out to Florida, and it was just an experience that I'll never forget, and I hope there's more to come.